Have you heard about the theory that time exists simultaneously, meaning you experience the past, present, and future all at the same time? Let me show you what that looks like. This is a DNA strand representing the energy of time. Just like energy never stops moving, neither does time. And so the spiral that is continuously going up never ends, not even after death. You have access to all the layers of time from past, present, and future. And the way that you access this is through emotions. So if you look at my chart here, you will see that you have sadness where today is in today's time. And then that sadness will trigger all the different timelines in your soul's history that you have felt that emotion. So if you feel sadness today to some degree, you are pulling up all of these karmic threads of past memories of sadness, which is why we like to say that healing and alchemizing all of these shadows is so critical to your evolution. Well, this is how you time travel. Same thing with feeling happy, frustrated, overjoyed. All emotions give you access to this ladder of time. So now let's look into another layer. So the bottom layer is representing past patterns or known energetic frequencies. And you could see up at the very top, you have 2024, and you could say that that is your current energy or your current birth chart. And then moving up, you have the future, known future. So what you're going to live and experience in this lifetime. And then right above, you have reincarnation. All of the karma that you've done will translate into the next place that your soul will go to. Considering the patterns of the past, these are energetic structures that hold blessings and karma, which is why I put the hearts. The hearts are representative of blessings and gifts that you have karmically earned. However, you still have karmic energy of things that you haven't learned and have to work through. And so that is represented in your Saturn placements in Mars, okay? Considering your astrology chart. So then I put a very rusty hammer because that hammer represents all the things that you have tried, all the ways that you have aimed to troubleshoot karma in the past. And that X right there is saying, honey, it is not working. It is not working. What you are doing, this rusty hammer, is not working. And so here we go back into 2024 and you have your active birth chart, so the astrology of today. And so what happens in the experience of time is that in 2024 you have karmic assignments, collective karmic assignments. And so right now we have Saturn in Pisces ruling the subconscious. All of us are having to rule and work through the subconscious. That's the 2024 collective karmic assignment. And so what today's assignment is for us, it also represents some form of relationship to our energetic grid or our energetic timeline, which takes us back to past patterns. So whatever Saturn, Mars, Jupiter, any planet in 2024 is doing, it's going to have some kind of impact with your birth chart or your known history or who you are. And so this is essentially how astrologers read time. They look at what's happening today in respect to what's happened in your past or where you are, what kind of energy you're carrying, and how those two are communicating with each other. Now, the goal of this is not to have a fairy tale at the end. The goal of this is to get more tools. So if you see on the side here, I put a little toolbox. That toolbox is representing our efforts, our learned lessons, how we have grown out and through hardships in our life. Because of that, I like to remind people that the goal isn't to have XYZ specifically. It's more about the wisdom that you are accruing. What I see a lot is people don't want to build their toolbox because it's really hard. And they say, I have this really old rusty hammer from 200 AD and this should work. It's worked for me in the past, and I'm still trying to use this old hammer, but for some reason, I'm having more trouble with it. The next layer I want you to consider is this golden ladder and how that is representative of your opportunities to enlightenment. And so these are doorways that you can enter by choice or you can enter through karma. And these are represented to you. And if you have people that you work with in the metaphysical world, they will explain these doors to you. Astrologers, psychics, divinative measures will all aim to talk about these doors for you. Now, above the ladder is a conscious human brain and a conscious awareness next to two hearts, which is what we can consider our paradise. What our higher self was wanting to get out of this life. And that's representative of the goal. This is what we all essentially want to achieve, is enlightenment. Now, here's the best thing you can do to get to your enlightenment era. You want to collect the tools, right? You want to consider almost every planet in your birth chart to have its own toolbox. The second thing you want to do is start building a manifestation garden. I like to say that this is the garden that you are actively pouring into so you can manifest your highest timelines. And so that's why I put a little flower field up there. And I want you to consider every little piece of flower, soil, leaves that could contribute to that garden. Because as long as you tend to your garden, your higher timelines will come in. So this is not to say to ignore what's happening in 2024 and the past patterns. You're supposed to respond to your karma, but then you can also choose to focus your reality into the timeline that you're wanting to create. And so that's why I put a garden with leaves falling all over, because these are all the miracles that you can come across every single day. You could switch your third eye vision into show me the miracles of the day after you respond to your karma. But what happens is when you turn on that lens, the karmic assignments kind of shadow. That's why I put them dimmed. They shadow out and they are just running programs in the background that you're working through, but the highlight and the color is coming in through the garden that you're building. And so the best way for you to do this is to be focused on the things that you want to have more of. So for this client, she put access to money. She's grateful that she has access to money. She's grateful for her beautiful home, and she put that down. She's also super grateful for her kids. And then here she's grateful for traveling all over the world. So those are her miracles that she gets to put into her garden every single day. And so I invite you guys to do the same thing. Because ultimately on earth, you truly are the creator of your reality. And the more you want to create, the more karma you have to clear, which is why we are here learning so many lessons. If this was helpful for you, let me know in the comments if you have any questions as well. And this is essentially what karmic astrology is. And I am a certified karmic astrologer. My name is Bria Samay. And if you would like to book a reading, go to my site, take a look around, and I hope to see you guys soon.